Hello everybody, am I upside down or am I right side up? I'm getting yelled at by Facebook here, but I've got it charging and where I've got the phone mounted. So you let me know if I'm upside down. I think I might be upside down. Hang on a second. Let's try it this way. Let's see if I... Hello, am I right side up or am I upside down? Oh, you're starting to tune in here. This is good. So maybe I'm right side up. Maybe you can hear me. Let me know if I'm okay before I do this whole thing wrong side up. Hello, Michelle and Michelle. Jennifer's watching. Ooh, lots of you tuning in. Marianne! Marianne, did we go to Culver's? That's what I really want to know. Did we stop at Culver's on the way home? All right, Bailey, I guess I'm getting a good time here tonight. A lot of you guys are tuning in tonight. Hello, I thought we'd catch back up, see what difference the world today has made, and try to catch everybody up on the questions of the day that everybody has been hitting me with. My phone continues to be busy, which is fine. I am happy to take everything and help anyone that I can, my thoughts or craziness can help with, or just quite simply to be a shoulder of calm for you. There's Zach. Zach, did you get Little Missy Culver's? That's all I really need to know, whether Little Missy is safe. I saw her heading back. Last shot I saw was she was headed back to the nursing home, which was so exciting. Glad to see her out of the hospital, but I want to make sure she gets her Culver's, or somebody gets Culver's. I mean, you know, those buttery rolls, around the burger. And I've only had Culver's a little bit. I got to come back out to Chicago. Okay, the first thing I wanted to talk about is all the messages I've been getting, all the calls I've been getting, okay? Start out with something along the lines of, I'm so embarrassed to ask. I don't want to bother you with my question, but I don't want to admit that I have this problem, okay? I'm so embarrassed. Everybody else is doing so well with this, and I have this thing, okay? We are in a judgment-free zone, people. This is nothing to be worried about your situation. Okay, the worry you need to have is not asking the question, okay? Feeling like you are alone. You are not alone. Lots of people are going through this, okay? Everyone is going through this. This whole country, the world is going through a totally different thing right now. Okay, you are not alone. The way you have run your business is more similar to others than you could ever imagine. I often say, numbers don't lie, people do. Okay, and so you only know what you're comparing your back room to somebody else's front of store. Okay, don't do it. Don't put yourself in that trap. Just come and ask the question. It's okay. There's no groveling with me. There's just honesty. I will absolutely tell you like it is. If you're coming to me, if you have a question. I'm doing these videos because I'm trying to highlight some of the questions that I got through the day, okay, so that, because I know others have the same exact questions, okay, and we're all in this together, and you can do this, you can feel safe posting your things in Narts, you can feel safe asking me, you can feel safe just calling up any one of your members or friends and not be afraid. I've had people call, say, do you think it's okay if I call Neil or message Neil or any of that? It's all okay. It's all good. This is no judgment, no embarrassment. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. Do not think you are alone. Okay. So let's highlight some of the things that have come on today. I got my notes here today. I am home now. I was covering the stores earlier. In helping with that, we did today lay off a bunch of our staff because of things. I didn't want them to wait anymore. I wanted them to be able to collect. And that's an important thing. Again, highlighting from my other videos, unemployment benefits are there. Part-time, full-time, they can collect. They've eliminated waiting periods. It's moving forward. There's other benefits available should they need it, including SNAP, that they're benefits, food stamp assistance that they're making rapidly available, fuel assistance for heat, renter's assistance for renter. There's a plethora of tools. I posted the Massachusetts links to my employees, and I actually did a video for my employees that I texted to all of them that were being laid off. I'm still trying to keep a couple people on in the short run, and we'll see how we'll take things day by day. I am optimistic that people are going to be fed up and want to get out a little bit over the weekend, and that's going to pump some money into the system. That is what I hope. One of the things that came up today, and probably a lot of you stopped at the headline, was Laurel's post earlier today that talked about, okay, I got to give up my habit of checking my bank balance every day. And I want to encourage you, because most people just clicked the, yeah, right, to that post. But I want to encourage you to still be checking your bank balance every day. Not because it's getting bigger, okay, not because there's the new McMansion you're going to be buying, but because fraudsters are out there like crazy right now, okay? This brings out the criminals, okay? When people aren't watching is when criminals go crazy, okay? They're doing it on the internet. They're doing email scams like crazy, Facebook scams, phone scams. I've had multiple calls from the Social Security Administration today, okay, on my phone, okay? And they will do it with your banks. The American banking system is very, very easy to hack, and I'm not going to get directly into that or justify that one way or the other. But check your bank each day, especially right now, to make sure that you're not missing anything and that the transactions that are hitting your account are legitimate, okay? It's a really important thing to do that and make sure nothing is wrong on your account and to contact your bank. The quicker you catch something that may not look right, the better. So even though your bank balance may be a little depressing right now, please continue to check on that. And watch out for other scams. Many states now are also giving additional business relief, okay, to cash flow. Cash flow is king. We've talked about this a lot this week, but cash flow is king. So many states are starting to give relief to sales tax payments that are due. So many states are allowing a delay in sales tax payments. Massachusetts went all the way to June, so that no sales tax payments are due till June 20th. And many other states are enacting similar plans. So check with your state. If you're concerned about cash being tight, even the penalty isn't that bad. I don't like to encourage penalties or interest or anything else, but it's a lot easier to ask for forgiveness and have a little bit of cash on hand should you need it in the crunch time than to give it to the state. So government will be printing money here soon before we know it, and cash is king. Again, part of all of this right now, okay, is to reduce your panic, okay, and live and fight another day. Okay, all about being in business right now in these times is still being here tomorrow. So doing what you have to do, okay, even if you wouldn't have done it normally, to make sure that you're living and breathing to fight another day, okay? And that starts with having your roof over your head at home, okay? Having dinner to eat, having your family taken care of. Live and fight another day, okay? The only enemy of that is you. So right now, just be taking care of yourself, be doing these things, and you will live to fight another day. We're going to, so that's important, and check on that with your state, but a lot of states are doing that. That's what Massachusetts is doing. Another topic today has been unemployment. I've talked about unemployment before. I talked about it a little bit at the top of this, and the expediting of that. I've had some people ask me, well, it's okay that my employee is collecting unemployment and volunteers for me, while they're collecting unemployment. And that is a huge no-no. It's not that you're going to get caught tomorrow. None of that's going to happen now. It'll happen a year from now when states are realizing they have no money. Everything's back to normal. States have no more money. The federal government isn't handing out things to all the states, and they're catching up on all their finances. And they're like, hey, I wonder if there was any fraud during the time when we were doing these rapid approvals on unemployment claims. And some former employee of yours at that point who got mad at you for something, okay, decides to turn you in for it because they can get $50 if they turn you in, or some nominal thing. So don't put yourself in that position. It's just not worth it, okay, in any way, shape, or form. So don't do that. The other thing with unemployment that I've been asked is about whether you can claim unemployment. And if you are a corporation and you are not working, okay, and you were paid on the corporate payroll, yes, you can claim unemployment. So if you are a corporation and paid in, you can get that. Another hot item, you know, a lot of people that haven't been doing online stuff are trying live shows, are trying, you know, to rapidly get their website up and other things. Don't overthink it right now, okay? Especially the live shows. I've had a lot of questions about that. Don't overthink it, okay? You're your own worst enemy with it. Just go do it. You'll figure out all the intricacies. Don't try to be perfect. Just do it. Be natural. Be yourself. With your website, use your software partners. All the software partners are doing whatever they can, okay? You know, the folks at Liberty, Traxia, Computer Peeps, Monkeys and Hats, all the Consignor Pro, all the computer vendors, okay, are doing whatever they can to help you, again, be here still tomorrow. So they are working with anybody in any budget. They're doing all sorts of payment terms, everything, whatever, to get you online. Their job is, again, to have you here tomorrow. But one of the things that people have been bringing up that you should do if you have a website or highlight it in your online shows is that you have gift cards available. So please do that. One of the other things, you know, and everybody's going to be helping everybody else out outside of this industry. So we talked about it in other things with, you know, talking to your landlords about payments and any vendors. All the mortgage companies are deferring mortgage payments, not interest, okay, but they're waiving penalties. All the credit card companies are doing it. All you have to do is ask, okay? And they are all doing it. They all get the situation that we are all in right now. Don't be embarrassed, okay? Everybody's in this together. Even the big banks are doing this, so it's okay to do that. As an example, Subway is doing for their franchisees. They're taking part of the hit. They're reducing their royalty payments in half. They're suspending the ad contributions. And these are things big companies get from their franchisors all the time, but all these businesses are hurting. And again, the reason they're doing it is because they want them to be here again tomorrow. Okay, this will eventually pass. I don't know when. I know one thing. We are one day closer to this being over. Okay, from when I talked to you last, we are absolutely positively one day closer to this being over, and I'm excited about that. I am thrilled to know that we are one day closer to this all being over, and we're going to get to the other side. One thing another thing that I've had, you know, I talked about the no judgment, no embarrassment, you know, taking care of others. I want to talk about, and I'm going to do a lousy job, but my friends at Traxia, who I think I saw Joseph watching this, and they can help me because they have a wonderful coin, and I have it up on my desk, that they give all the members of their team have this coin, okay, and it's about drinking from the fountain. It's partly a little religious, but it's really the cyclical of life and how we're all interdependent and there for each other, okay? And I have mine, and it's up on my desk from Traxia, but you know, we're all drinking from the fountain of knowledge, okay? You know, some people have come to me and feel so terrible because they're like, I'm not able to give or share right now. I'm just able to drink up everything, and I need your knowledge on this or that. And I'm like, this is okay. Drink. okay? You have to refill yourself. So drink and refill yourself and calm yourself, okay? This is about calming, drinking, refilling yourself. I'll drink, okay? I'll get religious. There's wine in the Bible, but we'll have Aunt Sarah's scotch tonight. Okay? And then once you have drank and you've drank the knowledge of others and you've refilled yourself, then you can pour that onto others. And I know I'm totally botching it. If you ask Joseph at Traxia, he can tell that far better than I can, okay? But I want you to be able to do that, to drink what you need to drink right now. Listen, and I mean that in the figurative biblical sense, and I'm not a good Bible person. I'm more Archie Bunker of the Bible. Surround myself with lots of religious people because they are so well-grounded. But myself, I am not, but that's a story for another day. But, you know, do that so that you can learn, you know, we're all in this together. We're all learning this and traversing this together. There's nothing wrong with what you know or don't know. But refill yourself, and later on, you will be able to pour that knowledge out onto others and help someone else, which is very important. Hang on a second. I'm looking at my notes here, and hopefully Joseph will take a picture of the coin, or I'll post a picture of the coin that they give all their staff to help keep their staff grounded, and it's tremendous. And I am really honored that they considered me enough part of the team of Team Traxia to share that with me and to bless that coin on me. So I thank them very, very much for that. Yesterday, again, we covered unemployment. Consignor payments is another big thing. Do not over worry about it. Your consignors want you to be here tomorrow. Not everybody has a fully funded consignor account, and even in these times where things are going nutty and you're just trying to keep the lights on and yourself grounded, people don't have that. Don't worry about it today. This is not what to worry about today. Worry about your own personal well-being. Worry about the well-being of your staff and your team, and again, we will fight tomorrow. One of the encouraging things that I saw in store today, and I've shared with some today, I know I shared with Melissa, I probably should get, you know, I've had some critiques that I don't have, my lips aren't making enough of a statement in these things, and I need Melissa's Russian red, but I don't have any Russian red, but maybe if I get some later in the week, we can do some Russian red ones. But one of the things I've been encouraged in both online sales today and people shopping in store is they've been in buying books for their kids. In this world of all electronics and everything else, people have been buying books. I've had several llama books today that I've come across, and I just had to picture and send to Melissa and make her day and make her smile. I have one of my books here that when I was pulling for an online order today, I just pulled this book because it was one of the ones I used to love to read to my daughter. The Barnyard Dance by Sandra Boynton. See, I'm screwing up. I'm older now, and I need to wear glasses, okay? So, The Barnyard Dance by Sandra Boynton. Stomp your feet, clap your hands. Everybody ready for a barnyard dance? Bow to the horse, bow to the cow. Twirl with the pig if you know how. Bounce with the bunny, strut with the duck. Spin with the chickens now. Cluck, cluck, cluck. With a baa and a moo and a cock-a-doodle-doo. Everybody promenade 2 by 2. Prance with the horses, skitters with the mice. Swing with your partners once, maybe twice. Stand with the donkey, slide with the sheep. Scramble with the little chicks, cheep, cheep, cheep. With a day and a moo and a cock-a-doodle-doo. Another little promenade, 2 by 2. Trot with the turkey, leap with the frog, take another spin with the barnyard dog. Turn with the cow in a patch of clover, all take a bow when the dance is over. With an oink and a moo and a quack, 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 the dance is done, but we'll be back. Yes, we will, because resale's still standing better than it ever has. Like a true survivor, like a little kid, just like Elton John used to say. Okay? He's still standing. We're still standing. Resale is better than ever. Use all the resources because you're not alone running this store. And for those of you that don't know, I will share my little Scotch story. I'm not encouraging drinking to excess. Sorry, Nicholas. But for those of you that don't know about Aunt Sarah, okay, I used to never drink Scotch. And I drink a little bit of Scotch now and then. And I have a Costco-sized bottle of it, actually, right now. But Aunt Sarah was always little old Aunt Sarah. From the youngest times when I was growing up, she was always little old Aunt Sarah. And Aunt Sarah, my father always said, when Aunt Sarah dies, you're going to go down in the basement and you're going to find stacks of the Reader's Digest up to the ceiling. And in between all the Reader's Digest is where you're going to find all the money. And he said, be careful because in the garage, you're going to find the old horse wagon. And at the front of it, you're going to find the carcass of the horse. Well, in the basement, we did find, not Reader's Digest stacked to the ceiling, okay, but we found newspapers. And how the heck she was getting all the newspapers down there is beyond me. Okay, but she got all the newspapers down there, and there were current ones till about a month before she passed, and they were stacked to the ceiling. And in between the newspapers, and in between everything, okay, we didn't find money, okay? We found bottles of Scotch, okay, all throughout the house. Little half bottles of Scotch that she started and were all through the house. In department store boxes with things new with tags for department stores that hadn't been around 40 years. We found bottles of new with Scotch. So I'm like, little old Aunt Sarah was always happy. Always showed up, always was about family, because family's all about showing up and being present. Life's about being present, okay? And she had Scotch, so that started, I'm like, if she was always happy, Scotch can't be that bad, so I have a little bit of Scotch, and this is a time for that. That's my Aunt Sarah story. If I didn't make you smile with my barnyard dance, then I don't know what will. But it's about smiling right now. We will get to the other side of this, folks. I am here for your questions. I will answer them all. Email me, neil@ECiStores.com. Message me on Facebook. Call me. Text me. However you want to get a hold of me. Call your fellow NARTS members. You're not alone running this store. I'll be back again whenever you have questions. I'm here for you. You're not alone. And have a great night.